Good evening and welcome to Just Event Online News at 9. And in fact, it's not here. It is headlines. Tinubu approves new service terms for military personnel. Build. Good evening and welcome to Just Event Online News at 9. And in fact, it's my view. The news headlines. Tinubu approves new service terms for military personnel. Bill to ban foreign currency use in Nigeria skills sports reading in Senate. Federal government states to validate $700 million project against climate change. Solicitor General calls for centralized criminal registry. Senate pledges support for welfare of Nigerian armed forces. Federal government approves 263 billion naira for power substations. Defense bill seeks test funds support to produce weapons. Polytechnic principal lecturers get 3-year ultimatum to obtain PhD. Otuba of Oragon Kingdom, Malam Lukman Mustafa, pays tribute at Fidal prayer for late Elijah Bilal Sulaiman. Now the news in details. The new harmonized terms and conditions of service for officers and enlisted personnel of the Nigerian Armed Forces have been approved by President Bola Tinubu. This was made during the National Defense Council meeting presided over by President Tinubu. The approval, which was disclosed by Dada Olusegun, the Special Assistant to the President on social media, signifies a major step towards improving the welfare of soldiers, ratings, and airmen across the nation. The bill seeking to prohibit the use of foreign currency in Nigeria has skills for reading in the House of Senate. The bill was sponsored by Chairman of Senate Committee on Reparations and Repatriation, Senator Ned Nwoko. The proposed legislation is aimed at ensuring our payments, including salaries and other transactions, are done using the local currency, Naira. The federal government, in collaboration with 19 northern states and the Federal Capital Territory, is set to endorse and validate the first phase of the strategic catchment management plans under the Agroclimatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscape project. The endorsement is expected to be finalized on Wednesday at the stakeholder session in Abuja, following extensive engagement across participating regions. The Solicitor General of the Federation and Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Justice, Mrs. Beatrice Jedi Agba, has called for the establishment of a centralized criminal registry to enhance the efficiency of Nigeria's justice sector. Speaking at the opening session of a two-day strategic meeting on the Justice Information Management System in Abuja, Jedi Agba emphasized the role of technology in addressing inefficiencies in case management. She noted that the absence of a comprehensive national criminal registry empowers reliable statistical analysis. She noted that the absence of a comprehensive national criminal registry empowers reliable statistical analysis, leaving many criminal convictions unrecorded. The Senate has pledged to continue to provide support and resources to enhance the capabilities and well-being of members of the Nigerian Armed Forces. The chairman, Senate Committee on Defense, Senator Ahmed Lawan, gave the assurance when he led a delegation of the committee on an oversight visit to the Defense Space Administration, the National Defense College, and the Military Pension Board on Monday. The visits, according to Senator Lawan, in a statement by his media aide, was part of the committee's mandate to monitor and provide oversight for the activities of the Nigerian Armed Forces and its various agencies. The Federal Executive Council has approved 262.75 billion naira for the first phase of the Presidential Power Initiative, otherwise known as the Cement Project. Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, reviewed this when he briefed State House correspondents on the outcomes of Monday's Federal Executive Council meeting at the Aso Villa in Abuja. Adelabu said Monday's approval follows 80% completion of the project pilot phase. The Defense Research and Development Bureau has called for a collaboration with the Tertiary Education Trust Fund to advance research aimed at achieving self-reliance in the country's defense and security sectors. The Director General of the Defense Research and Development Bureau, General Musa Ndaji, made this appeal during a visit to the Trust Fund headquarters in Abuja over the weekend. Ndaji emphasized the Bureau's interest in partnerships focused on the production of drones and payloads among vehicles, boats, weapons, missiles, ballistic vests, helmets, as well as logistic supplies and ICT solutions. The National Board for Technical Education has given principal lecturers in polytechnics 3 years to obtain doctoral degrees in compliance with the newly approved scheme of service for polytechnics and similar tertiary institutions. This was according to a circular signed by NDT Executive Secretary Professor Idris Bugajen and addressed to chairmen of public councils, rectors, provosts, and heads of polytechnics and other technical and vocational education and training institutions. The Observer of Orago Kingdom and chairman of Sobi 101.9 FM, Ilorin, Malam Lukman Olaiwala Mustafa, on Tuesday, attended the funeral prayer of the late Alhaja Abdullahi Akake Sulaiman, mother of Professor Wale Sulaiman. The event, held at Comprehensive High School, Agashaipo, Kwara State, was attended by dignitaries, family, and friends who gathered to honor the memory of the deceased. Speaking with journalists, Malam Mustafa described Elijah Abdullahi as a kind-hearted woman who dedicated her life to serving others. Mustafa said her contributions to the community development will never be forgotten. He therefore offered prayers for us.
Please let me start by thanking Almighty Allah for giving our mother, Elijah Bilawa Kake, the quality life and the length of her life that she spent in this world. We thank Almighty Allah for giving her good health, for making her bring up quality children in this life. My message to the family is that they should live the exemplary life, they should emulate the exemplary life lived by their mother. The mother, having brought up quality children, amongst whom is Professor Wale Sulaiman, and amongst others, they are quality people. For someone to rise to the professorial level in the academics, to be recognized by the federal government government of Nigeria and bestowed the chairman of the governing council of a university. I'm confident that he would not have been able to achieve all of this without the impact and the impact that the mother bestowed and bequeathed to him. So I'm very confident that Alaja Bilawa, the mother of our friend and brother Professor Wale Suleiman, is living in the bosom of Almighty Allah.
We therefore offer prayers to Allah to grant her eternal peace and give strength and comfort to Professor Wale Suleiman and the rest of the family.
I therefore advise the family members that they should equally emulate the good life that she lived while she's here, embrace Islam, and they know that the path to Al-Jannah is the path of Al-Islam, and they should not live their life without Islam.
And that will be all on Just Event Online News at 9. Here is a recap of the story. Tinubu approves new service terms for military personnel. Bill to ban foreign currency use in Nigeria scales first reading in Senate. Federal government states to validate $700 million projects against climate change. Solicitor General calls for centralized criminal registry. Senate pledges support for welfare of Nigerian armed forces. Federal government approves 263 billion for power substations. Defense Bureau seeks tax fund support to produce weapons. Polytechnic principal lecturers get 3-year ultimatum to obtain PhD. Ottoman of Oracle Kingdom, Malam Lukman Mustafa, pays tribute at Fidal for late Alaja Bilal Sulaiman. Thank you for watching Just Event Online News. As well as their well-intentioned messages are not a matter for shame, but for learning. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates. Follow us on our social media platforms with a tap at Just Event Online. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I'm Fact Ismail.